Oh, another loss.
Another loss.
What can we do, man? We suck again.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
Only better from here on out. Anyway, I'm Mike Lewis. This is
Nabil Habib.
We're the OG Mike and the Bills,
Yes.
right? So this is the Muni Lot Report, and you guys are going to have a wonderful time here because we're polished, we're very well rehearsed,
Seasoned.
and we're seasoned, and we're going to talk all about our Cleveland Browns.
You know, the truth is, this is us. We just aged from stress.
From being Browns fans.
Yes.
True.
Especially after this game. I had to travel, me and my son, to go see the game. And we thought,
Yeah.
in the first half, that I saw a lot of positive energy that we were going to win.
Right. The thing is with the Browns, they never finish. They don't play all four quarters for some reason. And I think that really comes down to the culture, the coaching, and just some of the players that maybe their egos or maybe their talent is just divided. They don't play as a unit for all four quarters.
I think there's division in the team because of everyone has his own opinion about the coach.
True.
Especially the defensive coordinator.
Right.
Which has been the same negative energy all year.
True. Yeah.
And you can see it in the locker room. They were arguing a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. So when we look at the Browns of 2022, let's go back in history just a little bit. The Browns started off in the AFC?
Yes.
Back in 1944. And from 44 to 1949, they won like 4 championships. I think that league dissolved back in 49 when the NFL was created, and the Browns went to the NFL, of course, in 49, and they had some good seasons through 49 through the early 50s, and some good championships and stuff like that. And it seemed like they went through some ownership, different changes in ownership, and different things like that until and I apologize for saying his name, Art Modell bought the Browns, and then we kind of went, had some mediocrity as far as some wins and some losses. We look at going through the history in the 70s, they were pretty lousy until 79 and 80 when Brian Sipe was quarterback, engineered some pretty cool comebacks in the late fourth quarter, which is probably the last time they've done something like that. And that's hence the name, the Cardiac Kids,
yes.
which was pretty cool. And I think Bernie was drafted in 85.
That's when I started watching the Browns.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Right back in 85, 86, and 87.
I was excited in 86. I thought, hey, I'm a new fan. And
absolutely, yeah.
We might see a Super Bowl.
Right.
And here comes John Elway.
Yes.
Smiley.
Yeah, exactly.
And he knows it was the drive.
Yep. I remember that like it was yesterday.
And the year after it was the fumble was Ernest Biner.
Biner's fumble, right. And it seems like kind of from there we just kind of stumbled and fumbled until 1995 when Art Modell packed it up. So for those that are given the younger in the Bill and Mike's age, their Browns were already gone a year before they were born.
Yes.
So we didn't have football for all those years, right? Until 2000 for 5 years. I actually had, I don't know how I got the tickets, but I got free tickets to the first preseason game when the Browns came back.
Wow.
Yeah. And then again, from there, the history's been just kind of miserable for us, right?
Do we believe like in a kind of curse? Since they sold the Browns, I mean, in the 80s and early 80s and to the late 80s,
right?
There was hope that the curse would be broken.
Exactly.
And, since they moved,
nothing's really happened.
It's like beginning and end, and same results.
It's the same results, even with different ownership too. Since Haslam took over, I was really optimistic at first with him kind of making the change and stuff like that. But he hasn't really been kind of the guy either for that leadership position as an owner.
So let's go to the present now. Do you think the season is over?
So here we are, 3-7. I'm going to say that we are literally going to win out the rest of the games and just dominate and do really well I'm just kidding. We suck.
I like your thinking.
We may have one or two more wins.
Maybe the
I thought that, right? Yeah.
Maybe the us and no necklaces. We're gonna
see
change
that.
The season,
we're gonna change.
Everybody look.
Right.
And by the way, we're better looking than the other guys.
We are.
Just for the record.
I agree.
We're gonna bring good luck.
Yeah, so, I think so. This is what this show needs too. It's us.
So the bottom line, we need to play 60 minutes, not 15 minutes.
Yep.
Do you agree?
100% agree.
And the offense is bringing the points. The special team is non-existent.
Right. Yeah.
So something needs to be done about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every week there's a block punt.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Right.
I mean, put it 10 years old, he'll tell you, hey,
right,
what's going on?
Yeah, and just kind of going back to the beginning of our conversation, it's kind of that, I think it's that culture. And I'm going to say probably the Bills and Vikings, those last 5 or 6 minutes of that game last week, or, a week before, was probably the best game I've seen this year and even last year so far. Those guys they played without ego. They played without, they looked like they were a JV squad scratching and clawing to get that varsity spot. I mean, they played not caring about money or nothing like that. They played like football players, wanting to win a game.
Playing football.
Right. Yep. We don't see that with the Browns. And again, I really feel that's
the energy is missing.
The energy is missing. The culture is missing. That win, you got to win. I mean, that's the bottom line in any sport. But the NFL, you want to win games, and they're just not doing it. They're not, like you said, they're not playing all 4 quarters. Although yesterday they did come back and scored a touchdown in the 4th quarter, and I don't know if that's the first score in the 4th quarter of the season, but pretty close. As far as a touchdown.
You build your house on a rock, so if the storm coming, it doesn't wash away.
Right.
So if the coaching is sand, it's gonna wash away the season.
Yeah. Right.
So we need the base to be good, which is the coaching.
Right.
Which is special team, defensive coordinator, and a strong coach.
Right.
Not a nice coach. It means strong, smart coach.
True.
That puts fear in the media when they come and talk to him, or in the locker room.
Right.
I think that's missing.
I watched. Michael got me watching the Hard Knocks with Dan Campbell. Although the Lions aren't having a stellar season, again, his mentality, his mindset is just that. It's rigid. We're not here to be friends or to be somebody in the spotlight here. We're right here to win games and to get that culture changed. So, I agree. And Stefanski, again, he may be a nice guy. He's probably a decent coach, but he's got to give up his play calling.
I know.
Let somebody come in there and do that.
Are we going to see Super Bowl in our lifetime?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say we don't have too much longer, so we're going to have to get it sooner than later. I hope so. Again, it's just a matter of the right draft picks. It's keeping and retaining the right people. So again, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. And again, we've known that for the past 40 years.
The unfortunate thing, we're missing draft picks.
Yeah,
the
right.
Next few years.
Right.
I don't know. We're over cap the salary cap is high. And,
right.
How are we gonna do this?
Yeah. Again, it's going to be a little bit of some time yet ahead for us. Again, we have a lot of talent. It's just they're not gelling. They're not cohesive together. Again, they're not playing those 4 quarters. They're not working together as a team. They're kind of off in different directions. So again, it's going to take somebody to come in and just really narrow down and focus in on winning and playing all those downs. Again, some of the bad calls. Let's 3rd and 1. Can't convert. 4th and 1. Throw long down. Those aren't the right types of calls to be making at that time of a game.
I mean, like yesterday, they were running the ball so hard and had momentum, and they fumbled the snap.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Since that happened, the whole atmosphere of the game changed.
It did.
The momentum changed to the Bills.
Yeah, it sure did. I look at as far as the stats and coming up against the Buccaneers. I mean, Fournette and Chubb. Chubb's a little bit ahead of Fournette, really, as far as the run game, right?
I think he's probably one of the best running backs.
Yeah.
Right now.
Look at Evans compared to Cooper. Cooper's right up there. Just got to get the ball to him, and be consistent with that as well.
I'm going to make a point about the offensive line. They keep saying we have the best offensive line. It seems like before we even snap the ball, the defense is already on our side.
Right.
What do you think? What's your opinion?
Yeah. What's his name? Pochik? Paddock, whatever his name is, the center is. He's out now. Froholt or whatever is trying to do his best. Again, that's the first snaps he's taken probably. So again, kind of rebuilding that, and hopefully Conklin being back. He's out. So again, just really, staying tight on that offensive line is very important. And I think, really, I wasn't a big Brissett fan at first, but I mean, he's proven his worth in my book. I mean, he can't go out there and win games by himself, nor can Watson, or nor can Tom Brady or Josh Allen. I mean, it takes that whole cohesiveness of a team to get together and put drives together that moves those chains to add up to points.
So what's our chances next week, you think, about playing the GOAT at home?
Not so good. What's your prediction?
I think we're going to win because Tampa Bay is kind of like having a shaky season this year.
Yeah, okay.
And I have a feeling we're going to win this week.
I hope so.
Just play 60 minutes football.
Yeah, right. I mean, again, they're coming off, so there's two sides of that coin. I guess the Browns, had a great game against the Bengals and then came out with after a week off and just looked, terrible. Yeah, is Tampa Bay going to come out and be soft because they haven't, played, and I'm sure they practice, of course, but they haven't played. So are they going to come out hard charging, or are they going to play down towards the Browns? Because we do play up. So
yes,
I think that, I think that you have a good point. Yeah, so if it's if we lose, I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
I think Clowney needs to step up. He's been kind of quiet.
Yeah, I didn't hear his name at all yesterday.
I know.
And I know everybody loves Myles Garrett, and I do too, but he's got to get more active too.
Need some energy bars or something.
Right, yeah. Some Red Bull. Give him some wings, right? The defense needs to step up and every facet. Again, looking and adjusting not only during the game, but for each play. If you're supposed to be man and it changes, then you go zone or vice versa. Yeah, you got to make those immediate adjustments when and where possible. And again, I haven't seen it this year.
I agree with you. There's no adjustment.
None.
I don't know what they go talking.
They're playing
halftime.
They play very vanilla, just
coloring
very kind of play a quick card game. Yeah, I don't know, but again, we have faith in the Browns. Again, we've been fans for many years.
That's not going to change.
That's not going to change. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this, and I do appreciate Nabil and Mike doing this week in, week out now for the second year. I am too. Yeah. So.
And I appreciate us let us take their.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their spot today.
Yeah, I know that's a big thing for us to be here.
We'll see what the audience have to say. Maybe be permanent.
It'll be the lowest rated show. So yeah, let's go out there and again learn from our past mistakes and our defeats and turn that around. Again, a lot of it's up here. The talent is there. The pieces are there. It's just that mindset of winning. Period.
Maybe if they win this Sunday, maybe we'll turn things around.
Right.
For the rest of the season.
Yeah, I hope so. We have
the schedule is easier and
right.
Our main quarterback will be back.
Yeah. And again, hopefully he'll be the game changer, right?
I know he's a high level quarterback.
I agree.
Maybe things will change.
Right.
Maybe he'll pump the players to play better, or
right. And sometimes that's all it needs.
Any help that can
just that spark.
Yes,
I agree.
Spark the guys up.
Exactly.
In the locker room.
Yep. Good. All right. Well, listen. And it's great to be connected with you.
I know.
This is one. Go Browns.
Go Browns.
And we'll see what happens. But we're both looking for a victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this Sunday.
Guaranteed to win this Sunday.
There you go.
You hear me, John Amos?